Hello everybody, it's Slushie, and today we're going to be reviewing Scoob.
Would always be without you, I feel lost at sea.
I love it.
Through the darkness,
I'll never take it off.
like the wind, we'd be wild.
Maybe don't do that again.
So I had so much hype for this movie because I'm a huge Scooby-Doo fan. I grew up watching Scooby-Doo cartoons. You know, I'm just a huge fan in general. I think Scooby's an amazing character. I love Shaggy, of course. The others, I don't really care about them. They could just die in a hole and I really wouldn't shed a tear. Scooby and Shaggy had this amazing friendship, and this movie definitely shows you their friendship from beginning all the way up until whenever they're older, I should say, and about teenagers, maybe 20-year-olds, something like that. But the beginning is very adorable. As it goes on, it turns into something else. Honestly, it feels like they tried so hard to be something more than just a Scooby-Doo movie. We've seen Shaggy, Scooby-Doo, and the gang all tackle mysteries and solve all kinds of crimes, but we have not seen them solve a crime like this, involving like spaceships and stuff. I mean, it's insane. I've never seen anything like it. Maybe there's some Scooby-Doo episode out there that's somewhat similar to this, but I've never seen it. But again, it tries so hard to be something more than just a Scooby-Doo movie, when all it has to be is a Scooby-Doo movie. And again, the beginning is incredibly adorable and just very heartwarming.
This mangy stray's coming with me.
He's not a stray.
Okay then, what's his name?
His name's Scooby.
Middle name?
Doobie?
Last name?
Do.
The middle, it's funny. It has its moments, has a few sad moments. But again, it's like they try so hard to be more than just an origin story for Scoob. And it feels like way more than that. Not to take anything away from this movie, though, it's still an amazing movie, and I enjoyed it. It's super entertaining, has super funny moments, and it's very enjoyable. I don't really have any major faults with this. It's just that I guess I expected more of a Scooby-Doo movie rather than like a Scooby-Doo meets superheroes and becomes a superhero to save the world. It's like I didn't expect that. That was a curveball I did not see coming, I'll say that much. Which, to be honest, you could say that's a good thing, because it's not predictable. So, if you want to take anything away from this review, it's that Scoob is not predictable at all. Because a lot of stuff happened in this movie that I didn't see coming. And, again, it works. It's still a good movie. Everything pieces together in the end. And it works. It's a very good movie. Very well done. And very heartwarming. And the ending is fantastic. It seems like lately with movies, the toughest part of making a movie is the ending. Trying to find the perfect ending that everybody will love. And of course, you're always going to have those people who are like, oh, I hate it. It's awful. It's trash. You always have those people. No matter how good your movie is, you're always going to have those people. I thought they ended this movie very well. Again, it almost came to one of those points where it was incredibly sad. I was like, oh no. And then a few minutes later, I'm like, oh yes, this is great. Great news. It's a very cool ending, and I love it. I really do. I love this movie in general. It's a very well done family movie. Would I recommend this? Hell yeah, you bet you I would. Especially for audiences that have seen the Scooby-Doo cartoons, and also for those kids who are growing up that have not seen Scooby-Doo maybe. Sit your kid down and have them watch Scoob, because it's a very funny movie, and your kids will definitely love it for sure. I think my only problem with this movie comes from the fact that I grew up with Scooby-Doo, you know, and he's just a hungry dog that likes to eat, and he's a chicken. He hides from everything because he's afraid of his own damn shadow. That's Scooby-Doo. That's, in a nutshell, that's Scooby-Doo, and this movie is so much more than that. It's very ambitious, a very ambitious animated film for sure. So, my thoughts on Scoob, if I had to rank it, or if I had to give it a rating, I'd say I'd give it I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. Again, my gripe with this film brings it down quite a lot. What you're left with is still an amazing movie. It's still very good, very entertaining, very enjoyable, and I love it. But again, personal gripes with the film. Growing up with Scooby-Doo is kind of brings this movie down a bit, because I just expected an origin story for Scooby-Doo, a funny, quirky, origin story for a talking dog. I mean, there's not much more you should do with it. If you try to throw too much at it, to me it becomes too, I don't know the word exactly. It's just too much. Adding too much to it is too much. Less is more sometimes, Sometimes you don't have to bulk it up with all kinds of new characters and characters that have no belonging to the Scooby-Doo series. I'm talking about the Blue Falcon here on the cover. Because that's my real gripe with the movie, is the inclusion of those characters. I just do not like it. They're funny, and they bring the movie around, and it all fits together like one big puzzle in the end. But I'm telling you, it's my only gripe with the movie. Other than that, I love it. But yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on Scoob down below. Hit like if you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you've not already. Hit that bell to get notified anytime I make a video or stream. Keep up to date with the channel. There's always something crazy going on. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Do you realize where we are?
No?
Look around, man. The clean, modern aesthetic, the cool blue color palette. We're in
IKEA.
the Falcon Fury. Did you say IKEA?
Nope, I said Falcon Fury, just like you.